Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. If you're new to our channel, welcome. Here at Mad About Skin, we're passionate about helping you to get the most out of your skincare. Today's video, we're going to try something totally different from this channel. So if you haven't already, subscribe now because we've got some really great content coming up. Today we're talking about homemade masks, specifically honey. I've seen hundreds of videos online about using honey as a treatment product, applying it to the skin. I hear things, benefits of glowing complexion, solving acne, declogging the pores, bringing that luminosity back to the skin, healing the skin, tackling eczema, rosacea, all these things. There's a million and one claims out there of people saying honey is a fantastic addition to the skincare routine. I do also get a lot of you guys saying on this channel we're quite biased towards active ingredients, results driven, proven results and driven outcomes in our skincare. That's true. At my heart, I love the science. I love the science behind it. I like things to be proven and I like to be able to share that with you. However, there are some fantastic natural products out there that you can make at home. Honey being one of them. So what I thought is I'd push myself, go out of my comfort zone and try something different. So I'm going to be using a honey mask religiously once a day for 8 days. And I'm going to tell you what the results are, what I found with the product, how it's best to apply it, anything that I can share with you guys so you can try it at home or avoid it depending on what the results are. I've got no idea about how this is going to work, so it's not something I've ever actually used before. I've seen some fantastic results, and I'll link some of the videos below that I've watched on people of why they did it, how to apply it, a few tricks that I can learn from it. I'm going to apply it myself and I'm going to give you the full honest review. So without further ado, here we go guys. Right guys, here we are, day one of the honey mask challenge. I've got my little bowl of honey here. Now the reason I haven't got this in a honey jar is because I'm lucky enough here to have a really good friend of mine who actually keeps her own bees. Now I know there are going to be practically nobody that is lucky enough to have that, so I appreciate that. Go out and buy, I would recommend you go out and buy a local honey, support local farmers, support local businesses, why not? Choose a local honey. I pay a little bit more for my honey. I think if we really want to give this a proper test, I'd use a proper high quality honey, something that might not have been mixed with other things, watered down perhaps, or altered anyway. I know this is about as fresh as it comes. It was harvested about 2 weeks ago. I'm expecting very little from this, so I'm a little bit skeptical. I do like masks. I like to try and incorporate natural ingredients where I can. I just find we tend to use things like lemon and coconut oil and things that can actually do more harm than good to our skin. So I do stay away from advising people to make their own masks and things. But why not? Actually, do you know what? We've got these things accessible. We want to be a bit more green. We want to cut down on our packaging. This is a great way of doing it. So I'm going in with a positive mindset and seeing what I think. I'm going to try out some different ways. So today I'm just going to put it on raw. This is just raw honey, nothing added, and I'm going to see what I think. So here goes, guys. Oh, first of all, it is quite sticky. So yeah, it is very sticky and quite hard to move across the skin. I guess there are some honeys which are runnier than others. Obviously, you are going to have to use a runny honey for this. I know that you can get set honey and comb honey. Well, that's not going to do anything. So you are going to have to use a runny honey for this. So make sure you buy the right type. I guess my first time. And let's see. Done. Now, obviously, I apologise for the gratuitous there's no shirt on because it's the morning. I've just woken up. I'm putting this on and I don't want this all over my shirt that I'm going to be wearing for the day. So I'd say it's quite sticky and quite messy. So maybe think about getting a towel. I wish I had a towel now because I'm going to have to touch door handles and things. Get a towel ready, get prepared. And I'm going to come back to you in day 2. I'm going to sit with this for 15 minutes and let you know what I think. Right guys, see you in the next day. Hey guys, and welcome to day 3 of the Honey Mask Challenge. Well, day 2, I was going to film, but then it all got a bit rushed. I got a bit manic. I got called into work, so couldn't actually film that. Still use the mask. This day 3, thoughts so far. So a couple of things I've learned. One, it is super easy to wash honey off. I thought this would be really difficult. Excuse the robe, by the way. It's too cold here in the UK to go without a shirt. I had to cover up, but I don't want to get sticky. It is really hard. It's really easy, to remove honey from the skin. I thought it'd be really had like an oil to wash off. It's really not. It emulsifies really well, washes straight down the sink. So as soon as day one had finished, I'd had the mask on 15 minutes, I washed it off and I was ready to go for the rest of my skincare routine. I have noticed that the underground bumps and zits that I have come to the surface a little bit as pimples. I think I kind of expected that. I'd hope this is doing something to draw some of that out. So I'm not disappointed with that. It certainly hasn't caused any pimples so far. It's just drawing out the ones that are there, so that's fine. If you go in quite closely, it is very messy. I think I added some water to it this time to make it a little bit easier to go on. It does run a little bit more, but I find it much more pleasurable to spread and just easier to use. So I think adding a tiny bit of water to the honey does help. Obviously that's going to dilute it a bit, but I don't think that matters. I think this is, something that is in addition to my existing skincare, so I'm not bothered about that. So far, my skin is really soft. So when I washed day one off, I was like, oh, my skin felt fantastic. Had no dryness. It was really, really good. Carried on with my skincare routine as normal. I use this straight after cleansing, before any of my other steps, which is absolutely right because I'm washing this off, whereas I won't wash any of my skincare off, so I think that's absolutely right. I tried on day 2 to use it before my cleansing, just to think, did I want to cleanse it off? Actually, it sits on top of the oils that are already on your skin and just it doesn't really work. I didn't feel like I was getting the full benefit, so I definitely recommend you do it after cleansing if you're going to try this, and that's what I'll be doing going forward. So yeah, day 3, a few more zits come to the surface, but I'm expecting that. I'm not worried in the slightest about that. I'm actually quite loving the product. It isn't reactive with my skin. I'm feeling really moisturised. So let's keep going. Hey guys, and welcome to day 7. This is day 7. Flown by. So I missed a couple of days out because life got really busy. I was filming other videos. It got really busy, so sorry about that. But actually, I think this is a really good update to do because I've learned a few things out of this. So first of all, I've learned I really like honey. A, it tastes amazing. B, it is so easy to wash off. Definitely adding a bit of water helps. I talked about that in a previous day. Adding a bit of water does help. It is a gorgeous product for massage. So I'm not going to do it now because I've applied it on. This is the morning I do my evening massage. What I'm actually going to do, I think, is add a little bit more water to make it a little bit slippery. Emulsify it slightly. And then I'm going to use it to do my evening massage routine. Because I think, whilst I love this product, I don't know that I want to spend 15 minutes sat in it every single morning. So adding 15 minutes to my morning, I love sleep. I love nothing more than sleeping. And do I want to add 15 minutes when I could be sleeping? No. So I think I'm going to add, I'm pretty sure I'm going to try it by doing it as a massage in the evening. That way, I'm already doing my 10-15 minute facial massage. And I'm just going to do it with honey. So I get the benefits and don't have to add another step in. But it's really good. The few zits that I had, I said it brought a few zits to the surface in my last update, gone. They're gone, they're cleared, and I think they're cleared quicker. I genuinely think they're cleared quicker, and they've not left any little marks or any little redness or anything behind. So I think I'm crediting that to the honey because I've not done anything else different. It is so far super, super soothing. It's the winter here in the UK. My skin is a little bit drier than usual. I've upped my retinol game a little bit, so I've gone to a little stronger retinol. So I was getting a bit of dryness. Gone. Honestly, gone. It is fabulous. I absolutely adore this so far. And I'm really impressed actually with, don't touch it because everything does end up quite sticky. That's one negative, everything ends up sticky. I think so far what I'm really impressed at is how it hasn't clogged my skin or my pores. If anything, I think my pores look less congested than they did before. And that kind of makes sense. So there's some great antimicrobial properties to honey, which actually is why a lot of people used to use it in ancient times when people got eye infections or things like that. I used to soothe it with honey because it would have the antibacterial, antimicrobial properties to it. So I think that makes sense that it would be clearing out my skin. It's a natural ingredient. I've patch tested it before I did this, and I'm not allergic to it. So I'm not surprised I'm not getting any redness or inflammation. Because I'm washing it off as well, I think that helps. It's not going to clog the skin, and it's so easy to wash off. One of my issues with coconut oil is, even if you're washing it off, you're never actually washing it off because it just sticks to the skin and you just can't get it off. This, literally, a little hot water just emulsifies beautifully down the sink, gone. So I think I'm pretty chilled with it. And I do think my skin's a little bit more glowy. I'm trying to tell myself it's actually probably just that I'm expecting that, so I'm seeing it. No, I actually do really think, and I got a compliment on my skin yesterday. So it might have been coincidence. However, I do like compliments, and I got a compliment on my skin, and so now it's making me feel very positive about this product. And I really like honey. I've been having it on toast afterwards, so it's not put me off honey in the slightest. It's actually made me really like the smell. It smells amazing. It smells like some sort of really nice baked cake. It's not irritating, and it's fabulous. So I'll see you in the final check-in. See you guys. Right guys then, what's the conclusion? What do I think? Well, I actually really love this product. I warn a lot of people off using homemade things because you don't know what you're putting on your face, you don't know the concoctions. I think with the right precautions, so obviously before you apply honey to the skin, do a patch test. Just because you could eat something without reacting to it and you're not allergic to it, doesn't mean it's not going to react to your skin. Do a patch test just behind the ear here. It's discreet, so if you do get a bit of a reaction or inflammation, it's not too obvious, and it will let you know to not use the product all over your face. So first of all, do that. Second of all, I'd get a good quality honey. So I was fortunate to have a honey that was provided to me by a really close friend of mine that keeps her own bees. Not everyone's going to be that lucky. But get a Manuka honey, get a honey of local origin, close to where you live if you can. It's worth, I think, paying a little bit more for this product. At the end of the day, you want to get the best results from it. So I do think the better quality honey, you're going to get the better results. What do I think? Well, this is my skin, guys. What do you think? I loved it. For me, I actually do see a difference in the luminosity of my skin. I feel my skin's a little bit brighter. It's certainly more hydrated. I think I expected that. Honey is a really good humectant. So something like a glycerin, like a honey, these are really natural products that actually do really work on the skin. So I was expecting honey to deliver some moisturising properties, but my skin feels, like baby soft, amazing skin. It is gorgeous. I've been using quite a strong retinol, so I've upped my retinol game a little bit recently, and so I was getting a little bit dryness as a result of that, and it's all of that. It feels absolutely amazing. Also, I do feel that my skin's a little bit more glowy, a little bit more luminous. I don't know if that's the placebo effect of I feel it should. I was expecting that, and so I'm feeling that I have got that. I don't know, but it does feel absolutely amazing. My skin feels great. It's definitely newest. I was worried it's going to break me out. I have quite acneic skin, so all through my teens I had terrible acne. I still get adult breakouts now. It's something that I'm dealing with and tackling with in my skincare. And I was worried about putting this product on, which is quite sticky, and you associate it with something that might clog your pores. As many times as a scientist would tell me, it is non-comedogenic, so honey doesn't clog the pores in a way that coconut oil, for example, would. I still just didn't really want to believe it. I think it's the consistency that freaked me out a little bit. Absolutely didn't. So honey is a really good antibiotic. It's got antibacterial properties in it, which is actually, I think, kind of makes sense. If you open jam, for example, or marmalade or whatever you call it in your country, you open it up. If you leave it open, over time, you get that layer of mold on the top. That's because it hasn't got the same quality. If you do the same with honey, you don't get that. That's because actually it has got its own preservatives and antimicrobial elements to it. So that's fantastic. So it makes sense that it would work on your skin. I had no breakouts. The little bit of acne that I did have, I had a few bumps on the top of my thing, has cleared up. They came out a bit bigger on day 1 or 2. I think that was the skin having a little bit of a purge of all the stuff into it. And it went. My skin is looking clear. I'm really happy. I don't know if you guys can see the difference, but I'm really happy. And I would say, guys, give this a go. A few tips that I would learn. So I would do it in the evening rather than in the morning. It is a bit time consuming getting it on. You've got to leave it on 15 minutes. It's then a bit of a rigmarole to take it off, and it can be a bit messy. For me, it's a bit of an evening thing. It is, if you mix it with water, really slippy and slidey. It's great to do your massage. If you haven't seen my massage video where I talk about how to do a facial massage, this would be a really good product to use as a base for your facial massage. So actually, I think I'm going to try using it in that way, because that's a great way of getting it into your skin without actually adding another step into my skincare routine. So I choose to do it at night personally. It is a little bit messy, so I'd have hot water to hand to get rid of the product. I certainly would clean your towels regularly because it does make them a little bit sticky in my experience. I think that's worth it for these great results. Will I continue using it? Yeah, I think I will. I don't think I'm going to lather it on and sit there for 15 minutes like I've been doing. I think I'm going to use it as a base for my evening facial massage, which is about 10 minutes anyway. I don't want to necessarily add more steps to my routine, but I do want to incorporate this somewhere into it. So I think I will probably do that. So yeah, this is great. I I don't know what else to say. I wasn't expecting these results. So let me know what you think. Do I look more glowy? Feel free to flatter me. Obviously, I won't mind. No, but do you see the difference? Have you tried this at home? Is this something you've ever used? We have a fantastic YouTuber that supports this channel called Lakisha Adams. She is amazing. If you haven't checked her channel, I'll link it below. She did the same thing, which actually, when I was looking for my first homemade mask to give a go, I looked at her video and she gave me the confidence to try this. So props to her, and I want to give her a big thumbs up as a credit for that. Check her video out if you haven't already. But this is a gorgeous product, and there's nothing much more to say. Give it a go, guys. Let me know what you see. All I'd say is spend a little money, get a decent honey, and make sure you patch test it first. Right, guys, that's it. See you in the next video, and let me know what you think. Give it a thumbs up. Take care. Bye.